Brothers and sisters, today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2017. And I received a word this morning that I cannot help but to share it. In fact, I created a post on Facebook earlier today, but I feel in my heart that I need to make a video about this word. But before I get to this word, I want to mention that back in July, I think it was July 13th, I had a vision where I saw Yahushua walk over to a woman, and the woman was dead. She was either in her bed or the casket, but it kind of looked in the vision. It kind of looked like both. And he took her by the hand and he resurrected her. Now I made a post on this vision, and it's listed on my Facebook page for those who may be interested in going back and checking out that vision. Now, I'm not saying that the dream and the word that I received this morning is related to that, but I am saying that that dream was about being resurrected or a resurrection, and the word that I got this morning was about the first resurrection. When I woke up this morning, I heard the most amazing word, and I heard it from the spirit realm. Now, in my heart, I believe that it was from Yahushua HaMashiach, but I hesitated to say that in the Facebook post. When I woke up, I heard the word, and I understood it, but I could not believe what I was hearing. So I lay there in my bed for a few minutes, repeating what I had heard over and over again, so that it would not leave my memory. I kept saying it over and over again. And then I grabbed my little personal recorder that I have on the shelf, and I recorded the message so that I want to make sure that I remembered it exactly like I had heard it. And at that point, that is when I started to pray about the message. And I prayed to the Father in the name of Yahushua. And I said, Lord, if this is not from you, please let me know. Because I don't want to be deceived. And like everybody else, I know no one wants to be deceived. And I asked him to please protect me from any deception. But brothers and sisters, I rebuke and cast out demons from my home every day and night. It's just part of my daily walk. And I call on the name of Yahushua and ask for his protective blood every day and every night. That's just the way I live my life. But yesterday, or last night, was especially beautiful, or different, I would say, because all of my electrical power in my house went out. I found out, after I called, I found out that there was a neighborhood outage, and they said they expected it to be back on about 9 o'clock. And so this is probably around 6 o'clock or so. So I was in the dark, actually in the dark up until about 10:40. But I was not afraid because I could feel his presence even stronger in the dark. And plus, on the night before, I had awakened about 3 o'clock, and I had this song singing in my spirit. His eyes are on the sparrow, and I know he watches over me. And I even sat up in the bed and started singing this song. I thought it was kind of strange. I said, why am I singing this song in the middle of the night? But I know what he was doing was kind of preparing me for the blackout that I was going to have this following day. And I even saw his eyes, visions of his eyes all around. And I see those eyes often. And it just lets me know that he's actually watching over me. Well, the lights came back on about 10:40, and everything was back to normal. So let me get back to the word that I received this morning. The word, as I said, had to do with the first resurrection. It had to do with the first resurrection. And I remember every word of the message, and I repeated it over and over again so that there was no doubt in my mind. It said the first resurrection, it said the months, it said holy. I mean, every word, I remembered it very plainly. So what I'm going to do now is I just want to read the post. As I said, I did a post. So I'm just going to read the post that I made this morning. And I'm going to actually show you the slide that I actually posted on Facebook. And it started off by the post said that I had my dream, vision, or word. It was on 8/23, 2017, and it's called First Resurrection in Less Than 4 Months. I woke up from a dream this morning, and I heard the following statement: Holy art thou, blessed art thou that take part in the first resurrection in less than 4 months. And I remember thinking, in less than 4 months. But as I told you, I prayed about the dream. And so as I started to think about the day, the Lord brought back to memory the dream that I had right before I woke up. And so that's what I'm going to tell you about that. So I woke up and I heard the the message. The message was not while I was asleep. The message was after I had awakened. So the dream that led to the word. I said, I just awakened from a dream where I had done something completely out of character for me. I will not go into details as to what I did because even now I am embarrassed and filled with remorse. In the dream, I was so upset that I had done such a thing. And I was condemning myself and apologizing and just feeling awful. I knew what I had done was wrong, and I was thoroughly convicted and sorry for my action. And then the dream ended, and I woke up, and that's when I heard the words. That's when I heard it says, Holy art thou, blessed art thou that take part in the first resurrection in less than 4 months. So I know the Lord had set the stage to give me that. And maybe that dream was just a test to let me know and let us know that we do have to be holy. And we do have to have a conviction, a hate for sin. Because for us to be part of the first resurrection, we are going to have to be holy, as it states in 1 Peter 1:16. Because it is written, Be ye holy, for I am holy. Another verse that talks about holiness. This is in Leviticus 20:26. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I am the Lord, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. And of course, Zechariah 14:20 says, On that day, holy to the Lord will be inscribed on the bells of the horses, and the cooking pots in the Lord's house will be like the sacred bowls in front of the altar. So we are going to have to be holy. So, and I just wanted to take this time to record this so that I could share this message with other people. I can do that if it's in the form of a video. I can share it with more people. Now, I'm telling you exactly what I heard. And I tell you that I believe in my heart that this message was from Yahushua HaMashiach. I'm not trying to set a date, but I hope you understand the implication of this message. It's not date setting, but to have something like this said to you is amazing. The first resurrection in less than 4 months. Again, I'm only sharing what I heard. So I would like for you to take this message to the Lord and pray for discernment on everything. Now, in addition to the Bible verses on holiness, I included a couple Bible verses on first resurrection. Of course, we all know 1 Thessalonians 4:16. For the Lord will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel and the trumpet of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. We all know that one. And that's the one that kind of comes to mind because that means that he'll be coming very, very soon, because the resurrection and then the transformation. Also, Revelation 20, verses 4 through 6. Then I saw thrones, and they sat on them, and judgment was given to them. And I saw the souls of those who had been beheaded because of their testimony of Jesus, and because of the word of God, and those who had not worshipped the beast or his image, and had not received the mark on their forehead, on their hands, and they came to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were completed. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy, same words that were used in my message. Blessed and holy is one who has a part in the first resurrection. Over these, the second death has no power, but they will be priests of God and of Christ, and will reign with him for 1,000 years. I repeat, the exact message that I heard was, Holy art thou, blessed art thou that take part in the first resurrection in less than 4 months. So, brothers and sisters, again, I said, take this message to the Lord. Pray and ask for discernment. But I was so excited, I just wanted to share with you. And of course, we should all now be studying about the first resurrection so that we can understand. That's definitely what I'm going to be doing from this point on, studying about the first resurrection. Shalom, and I'll talk to you later. And be blessed.